McConnell, Mark Meadows, senators on both sides. There is a specific line in the bill that says that the secretary, meaning me, will determine proper compensation, so this is not a bailout for the airlines, and I will be working, once we get our advice from our financial advisors, we get the applications from the airlines, I'll be working very closely with the president, and we'll make sure that we strike the right balance, not a bailout, taxpayers get compensated, but these airlines...
Sebastian Gorka here for Relief Factor, the 100% drug-free supplement for people struggling with back or neck pain, hip, shoulder or knee pain. And I need you to know I have never endorsed a pain reliever before, but because I had struggled for years with my lower back pain, I just had to give Relief Factor a try. And I'm here to tell you, I am now pain-free. It's simply wonderful. So when the father and son owners of Relief Factor, Pete and Seth Talbot, asked me, I definitely decided to make an exception because there are simply too many people struggling with pain from aging, exercise, or just everyday living that need to know about the 3-week quick start discounted to only $19.95. Relief Factor has 4 key ingredients to help your own body deal with inflammation, and about 70% of people who ordered a 3-week quick start go on to order more. Let's see if we can get you out of pain too. Go to relieffactor.com, relieffactor.com, or call 800-500-80.
Here's what's happening today on 920WHJJ.com.
This is Ron St. Pierre. Check out my blog. Bill Gates makes 3 rather interesting suggestions on how the United States can not only beat the COVID-19 battle, but get back on its feet economically. The viral videos, the big stories of the day. Follow us on Facebook and on Twitter. It's all at newsradiori.com.
Ocean State Job Lot has heard the calls from government officials for vital health and cleaning supplies for frontline workers. They're using their global supply chain to affordably purchase critical supplies like gloves, masks, disinfectants, sanitizers, and eye protection. These supplies will be immediately donated to hospitals and medical facilities. Ocean State Job Lot will also contribute $250,000 to a fund to acquire these critically needed supplies. Please help by donating at your nearby Ocean State Job Lot to maximize the company's purchasing power. Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Rhode Island's news, traffic, and weather station. News Radio 920 and 104.7 FM. WHJJ, Providence, an iHeartRadio station.
I'm Jim Gagliardi, News Radio 920 and 104.7 FM. Here are the top local stories we're following. Death toll from the coronavirus in Rhode Island now up to 12. Latest deaths of both women, one in her 80s, the other in her 90s. There are also 91 new cases, which brings the total number of known COVID-19 cases in the state to 657. Of that number, 72 people are hospitalized, which is up from 60 yesterday. Rhode Island Division of Motor Vehicles was closed today, and it's closed tomorrow because an employee is tested positive for COVID-19. DMV says additional cleaning will be conducted at the Cranston headquarters. All road tests have also been canceled for the rest of the week. The company that provides slot machines and gambling services, Rhode Island's 2 casinos, is furloughing 320 employees. The casinos are closed because of the coronavirus pandemic. International Game Technology says the furloughed employees will be out of work for 2 months starting on Monday. However, their health and other benefits will continue. IGT's work for the Rhode Island Lottery not affected by the furloughs. And Fenway Park was deserted today, which was supposed to be the opening day of the Red Sox 2020 home season. Get news 24/7 on demand at newsradiori.com.
A somber milestone. I'm Lisa Lacera, Fox News. The number of cases of COVID-19 worldwide now over 1 million, with over 234,000 in the United States. Some governors say they're struggling to keep up with the demand for medical supplies.
Well, some have praised the administration across party lines. Others say they're not getting supplies in the quantities they need. President Trump says the stockpile is nearly depleted of personal protective equipment because his administration wants to move supplies to where they're needed instead of simply warehousing them. The Justice Department and HHS plan to distribute approximately 500,000 pieces of emergency medical equipment, including nearly 200,000 N95 respirator masks that they confiscated from these individuals and businesses.
Fox's Jonathan Seri in Atlanta. The virus has killed over 51,000 globally, with the largest number of deaths in Italy, followed by Spain and then the U.S. Pulling into port, 2 Holland America cruise ships packed with passengers, some of whom are sick with the virus, shore near Fort Lauderdale, Florida, after weeks at sea and pleading by the cruise line. Holland America says 45 passengers who are mildly sick will stay on board. 10 people need to be taken to hospitals. 4 elderly passengers died on the Zaandam, at least 2 from the virus. The commanding officer of the aircraft carrier Theodore Roosevelt relieved of his duty after he was accused of leaking a letter to the media the Navy said went outside the chain of command, where he begged for help after over 100 sailors on board tested positive for the virus and nearly 100 others are suspected of having it. Wall Street, the Dow went at 469 points, the Nasdaq plus 126. America is listening to Fox News.
Now, here's your Storm Team 10 forecast.
Periods of rain, gusty wind lasting overnight. North wind 20 to 30 miles an hour at times, and temperatures hold near 40 degrees. Showers windy Friday, wind gusts over 35 to near 40 miles an hour at times out of the north. Friday's high 47. Little damp early Saturday.